Oh my god, I didn't even do that. Navigation's permanently turned on. Amazing.
This is our first time here, isn't it?
I hope I rest. So yeah, I'm good. Oh no!
Here?
Em was still unsure to the very last. Whether to show you the memory of this
Alright,
place.
yeah, enjoy your wings. I'm jelly.
But I think it would be best. This
I
place,
used my
it was
AI art
everything to
generator
Em.
to make a lewd Princess
What do you
Peach.
mean?
It
Well,
did
you
very
see,
well.
This is where the city once stood.
It just
It
makes
did?
perfect Princess Peaches.
It was
It's
long
nuts.
ago. The city back then. It was much more prosperous than now. It positively teemed with people.
So then, it must have drawn Mobius's ire even more than now.
I'm using the free generators for some art for a project I inflicted on myself. Oh. Oh, it's that project. That's what I did with the Gundam pictures. That's a project I inflicted on myself.
There it lies before you, your heart's desire.
I'm gonna make
There
some
is no life within.
OCs though.
You must breathe it into her yourself.
I mean, I already have, but I'm gonna make more. Oh
Life
no!
From the people of the city. You want me to end every one of them?
Why the hesitation?
You want to open a sticker
Existing
store?
in this place is by itself a result of your own choices.
Are you gonna red bubble it?
You are the one who chose the endless now, are you not? Your response should already be predetermined.
I'm a free will believer, not deterministic. I'm actually not.
Such a shame.
You found some mass-producing places?
Wait,
Yeah, there's
please!
a few. There's like one called something donkey. Yeah, you can make them into pins too. Yeah. Oh no, it's that Yu-Gi-Oh thing again. Which did you choose? The really pretty castle or the evil one?
The city's inhabitants were the descendants of Em, En, and others who became Ouroboros in the past. In exchange for the lease on life they would get as Mobius, Zed ordered En to kill the city's people.
Well, that's not very nice. Honestly, if Heather told me to kill some people,
Tell me why!
I guess it's not wouldn't be Heather.
I don't
Heather's dad.
want to lose anymore.
I don't want to lose anymore, so I just lost a whole bunch more.
Everything we held dear is gone! You took them all away! And you dare talk about your
If
feelings
Heather's
at
dad
all?
was like, "Yeah, go kill some people, just keep my daughter," I'd politely decline.
Now you
and try to keep her anyway.
will continue to exist as Mobius. The same as myself.
Baby, I killed and ate those children just for you. Now you get a cool tattoo.
Sealed our fate. Now we can live forever. But this future's been stamped out before its time.
His eyes are as empty as my soul. Yeah.
I can't even disappear.
How many civilizations have you destroyed? Make it a side or hustle, earn more cash to live a little. I honestly thought about selling my AI art. Like, as bad as that sounds. But I've decided not to. Plus, I'll make way more money by telling my boss that you either pay me more money or I quit.
Only two things were important to him. Impossible. How could one ever choose between them? Surely he couldn't do it.
And yet, he did make a choice. No one can truly judge him for the things he did.
Repentance. The intentions they left behind. They turned into us.
Burp, enjoy burp.
Of course, it's heartbreaking, but
still, she was smiling.
we have to change things.
Yeah. And this time, we'll succeed. So it's set. Our new goal. Agreed?
Yes. He can't get away with this. And I'm not feeling very forgiving either.
But guys, now we know there's an even bigger bad behind that snuffer.
Zed. Making someone choose the impossible? It's so cruel.
Thanks, everyone.
Looks like your minds are made up. Here, this is yours. By the by, who is that Zed sleazebag?
He's something like the head of all Mobius, or so it seemed. I've only met him in the memories that M showed me, though. We now know his power is vast, far greater than any of the others in Mobius.
Damn, so he's... Yes, he is our true adversary. The one who formed
Adversary?
the world we know.
Has it been a year?
Just who decided that this was how it should be? If I knew who they were or where, I'd...
Oops. What is this movie theater? Also, why? Why is he doing this? I still don't know his intent. Like, what's the purpose of this whole... Before we blast Zed to his just desserts, first we have to find the Queen of Agnes, right? Right. But I'm not sure right now is... Did I read that right? What's this? You worried about us? I mean, you were all locked in a prison cell for all that time. And you're still hurt from the fight within. Oh, whatever. All we need is a bit of exercise and a stretch. Get the good blood pumping. Oh yeah? Well, am I ever pleased to hear that? If you could move, then help clean up the square you went mental on. Yes, we probably should. Words. Then it's a deal. I'm headed back to castle. Okay. Head back to castle. Noah? Let's go. Cool. What was I gonna say? I was talking about the AI art. Yeah, so
Funny finding one here, huh?
I can set up like a donation link on Pixiv for people, and they can donate to me.
Let's return to the castle.
I guess I wouldn't feel as bad if
We can
people
open the cleanup.
intentionally gave me money. My buddy knows a guy who's been doing AI art, and he made enough money to buy himself a new graphics card, which is like... that also doesn't feel as bad to me, because it's like, well, he's using his graphics card to produce things that people are paying for, people are buying it from him. And he's using it to buy the equipment that he uses to produce the art. Like, I don't know. That's fine. I was very much a like when I was trying to make music for a little bit, and I was fucking pirating the music making software, because the music making software was like $1 bajillion, and it's like, I don't have this money, nor do I think I'm gonna make this money off of me trying to make music. At least not anytime soon. So why would I pay this money to buy it? They're like, oh, well, you could do the trial version where you can't save your work. And I'm like, fucking, I don't want that. Yeah, sure, okay. If I make money off of the music, the first thing I'll try to buy is the license for the music software. But no, I'm just gonna fucking pirate your software, because you're not gonna see a dime out of me anyway. And that if it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out, and who cares? Okay, I finished my wings. I saw you learn that N killed all the descendants, so M can live again. Yeah, that's a bit fucked up. I'll learn at the very end of the game. Okay. It better not be some dumb bullshit where I'm like, yeah, whatever, I don't care. Also, come on, other languages that, or other dialects or whatever that say Z, every single letter is either vowel, vowel sound, consonant ending in a vowel sound, or vowel sound ending in a consonant. Except for W, because that one is a word plus the vowel sound, because it's like literally describing two U's. And then Z, they're like other languages are like, yeah. I'll do H. Yeah, I guess. No, H is still consonant sound, right? That's still, it's one phoneme, is mainly what I'm saying. But Z, yeah, that's two phonemes. Z. H. Unless H is two phonemes as well. Either way, CH could be its own letter, because it's one unique sound. You know what I mean? You think H is? I don't think so. Like the CH is its own sound. Like some languages have CH, the CH sound as a letter. Right? I get that it's not. It's an exception in the way that it doesn't have the actual sound of the letter in it. Right? Because there's no huh. So it makes that unique. But from what I'm saying, it doesn't deviate from the rule that I've said. But yeah, Z is like, we're going to do a consonant sound, vowel sound, then consonant sound. It makes it sound like it's more than one syllable, but it isn't. Z predates Z. Yeah, yeah, I know. But they're wrong. Because one syllable is you're not like closing your mouth or whatever. So I think technically Z is one syllable as well. Z. But it's still I'm talking about like vowels, like it's either vowel consonant consonant vowel, but Z's like no consonant vowel consonant. We will be headed to the whatever. Yeah. It just sounds silly, especially when we have all these words that are like Z, B, or not Z, I guess, but B, D, C, G, and then they're like Z? No, Z. It's not even Z. It could have just been Z. But them British people, they like the D, let me tell you. If that's even British. I don't know. It is British, but like I don't know if it's originally British. Yeah, throw those polygons around.
Feels like we have one less
It's probably
worry
some
now,
dumb
eh?
bullshit that whatever, you don't care.
Agreed. They should be able to start on repairs now.
For his
Not what
reason?
I meant, though. I meant
You
this
don't think
whole
I care?
Mio, that's right. At that moment, everything just felt so utterly hopeless that it hurt. There wasn't a thing I could do.
But it still worked out, right?
Oh yeah, you thought his reason was dumb bullshit.
Thanks to all of you being there.
Ah.
What a mouth movement! Holy
Surprised
moly!
you didn't choke on those words.
Well, of course not. I can express some emotions.
Kiss, kiss now.
There has to be a reason we met.
You have more patience for plot than me.
Say what?
It's something that Noah said once.
Maybe.
You found a reason.
We've seen one wish granted.
True.
Still, we've got a way to go. This isn't nearly the end.
No rest for Ouroboros.
At least we've won ourselves an extension.
From Zeta. Yeah, but
It'll work out somehow.
why isn't it Z?
Really? Am I sensing a streak of optimism?
We're gonna
I thought
shorten
you
it.
were one to worry about the details a bit.
Shorten it right.
Now I've got a reliable guy
Kiss.
to stand by me, so
Smooch him.
What and who might that be then?
Oh,
that'll be my secret.
oh my God! Whoa! Oh. Buddy, give a big old smooch. If you all done and dusted. I'm British. I see we get all French. I know. English passed through several languages. Yeah, but English is correct. but shorten it more. Shorten it right. Tyon is a moron. It's another. Those are atomic elements. Is that the atomic element that them Republicans are made of? Morons. Yeah, you have fucking Uni saw Tyon jacking it to something, and she's like, oh. She saw him nude in the shower, in his head. All squeaky clean. Like, they shared the most innermost thoughts. Like, if somebody fused with me, they'd see, like, trauma of me sitting on the toilet and having intestinal explosions. We leave tomorrow, correct? Yeah, so let's take it easy for the rest of the today. Where it can easily be taken? Good question. The castle is swarming with Agnes soldiers and lost numbers. If you aren't fussed about fancy bedding, there's a guard station in the building you can lie down in. Is better than cage cell. Intestinal explosion. Yeah, that's my body. Those are my medicals. Tyon is the bottom and Uni is the top. Hell yeah. He's in a good position. The sea. I see what you did there.
Getting late. We should find somewhere to rest.
Noah and me are a traditional pair that only do missionary. Yeah, and they really want to make babies. Like, all they do is they love the idea of being parents. I guess so does Tyon. I feel though that Tyon, his fascination with babies are the novelty of them right now. He's like, oh my god, look at them. They're tiny and they're mobile and they're people. They'll turn big. That's crazy.
I've already got food on the brain.
Boing. Look how cute she is. Both of them. Minyanyers and Senna. And they're boinging. Look at them, they're boingy boingy. Uni is canonically obsessed with babies. I don't think that spoils anything for me.
Let's catch up on stuff. Let's catch up on stuff.
Minyanya is too innocent to know at a top or a bottom. Yeah. She's definitely one of those creatures that I'm like, those sentient creatures, sapient creatures, that I see her and I'm like, I really hope I never see porn of this.
You guys must be exhausted.
I've already got food on the brain.
Minyanya? Oh yeah, of course it does. For sure.
We should talk about this.
She's so cute though. It's soothing, the sound of the waves. Just look at it. The sea just seems to go on forever. If we were still in Colony Gamma, we'd never have ended up coming here. Don't think we would have either. Hey, Noah? Yeah, no way. I don't think I could have imagined spending time just gazing out on the water. Of course not. If we had the same time to spend staring at the sea, we had time to fight. You said it. I think having moments like these is good for us from time to time. Agreed. I'm getting a call. I like to think he's antisocial. He's like, oh shit, my phone sure is ringing. Hello? Oh, hello, Mr. President. You would like me to save the world? Oh, sorry, I gotta leave. This is important. Can I bother you? Of course, Commander. What can I do for you? I need to discuss something with you. Could you come by Colony Lambda? We got a free moment. Oh my god, tired. Understood. We'll be there. See you later. What did he say? I don't know. We should meet him at Colony Lambda whenever we have time. Alright, then let's pay him a visit when we have time. There's a gap in our schedule. You see, it seems to be Absurd's question quest.
And today's story is...
That sure was interesting. Thanks for the XP.
Right then, should we get a move on?
I guess we'll do what is it? Is it like Eddie Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard or something like that? What was that band's name? King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard. Hey Oberon, are you stable diffusioning? Oh no, this is Tyon's? This is Tyon's quest? I honestly kind of forgot. I don't know where Colony Lambda is. You can't tell me a colony name and then just be like, yeah, you'll remember that. Remember Colony J? No. You tell me Colony Lambda, I'm not going to remember it either. I'm leaving tonight. Need to get into a human acceptable sleep schedule. Alright. Well, thanks for hanging out. Go get yourself some sneeps. Some sneaky doodles. And, I'll catch you around. I hope you upgraded the Ouroboros. Have you? No, I haven't. Fornis? Californication. Where? Pantaloons? Is it this one? Yeah, good to know there, Oberon. Yeah, I'll upgrade the Ouroboros tree right now. Yeah, I know what you mean. Wait, I don't have very many soul points. What am I gonna?
You found power. You found power. You found power. You found power.
You found power.
You found power. You found power. You found power. You found power. You found power. You found power. You found power. You found power. You found power. You found power.
Oh no, I'm out of juice.
You found power.
Wait, what? Why not enough S? Oh, I didn't notice. I was looking at the wrong value. Boy, I can't. I can hardly buy any upgrades, really.
I got a new trick up my sleeve. 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 I got a new trick up my sleeve.
I hope she tells me what she has up her sleeve.
I got a new trick up my sleeve. I got a new trick up my sleeve. I got a new trick up my sleeve. I got a new trick up my sleeve. I got a new trick up my sleeve. I got a new trick up my sleeve.
I got a new trick up my sleeve.
A new power, eh? A new power, eh? A new power, eh? A new power, eh? A new power, eh?
I hope she gets more than a new Power A.
Power, eh?
Honestly, I bought a Power A controller and it wasn't very good. It like died.
Power, eh?
Like I didn't play it with it for a little while, and then all of a sudden the right stick just has super drift.
A new power, eh?
I got a new Power A.
A new power, eh?
I got a new Power A. Oh, I don't have that many. Oh, I hope this one's good.
More to add to the playbook.
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 More to add to the playbook. More to add to the playbook. More to add to the playbook. More to add to the playbook. More to add to the playbook.
If you really zone out and you just kind of
More
listen
add
to it,
playbook.
it just starts sounding like gibberish. More to add to the playbook.
More to add to the playbook. More to add to the playbook.
Yeah, they repeat the exact same
More to add to the
phrase
playbook.
every single time.
More to add to the playbook. 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 Check out this sick new skill. Check out this sick new skill.
Check out that sick new skill.
Check out this sick new skill. Check out this sick new skill. Check out this sick new skill.
I feel he says that phrase
Check out this sick new skill.
a lot slower than the other
Check
people's
out this
phrases.
sick new skill.
My brain can't garble it.
Check out this sick new skill. Check out this sick new skill. Check out this sick new skill.
This is Lance trying to talk to his parents. Like he just learned how to like. He has like a tech deck, and you could like do an ollie with it now. And he keeps trying to show his parents.
Check out this sick new skill.
Mom, check out this sick new skill. Mom.
New skill.
Whoa, new power. Whoa, new power.
None of them do. Right. No, I know.
Whoa, new power.
I'm inventing
Whoa,
new universes.
New power. Whoa, new power. Whoa, new power.
I like I like when she says, whoa, and like there's like a little bit of a
Whoa, new power.
wibble wobble to her voice.
Whoa, new power. Whoa, new power. Whoa, new power.
They should have really changed what it looks like for when you have a skill that's ready to unlock, because honestly, just like looking at this, it's a little hard for me to tell that these have like extra glow, you know?
Whoa, new power.
I really notice it when it blinks after I buy one. Like, it's very obvious then. Look, I won.
You might want to use this.
Yeah, yeah. Cheers, big ears.
Cheers, big ears. Do you even know how it worked? You still lose track. Yeah, I know. I look at it. I'm like,
food on the brain.
I can't necessarily distinguish this stuff.
I guess it feels
64.
stronger.
That's just like the Nintendo. Like how she fucking shoots it. Like, holy cow, dude.
All right, everyone. Time to head out. Can't forget our progress update.
Can't forget our progress update. Can't forget our progress update. Can't forget our progress update. Let me in.
How could that be happening?
I win. Oh my god, there's information everywhere. Auto Lev situation. Honestly, I haven't been back to this camp in quite a long time, so. What other things have happened? Bountiful Ether. Chad, I don't think you heard in the last conversation, the last part of the stream, I was talking about, yeah, there's fucking... I found out there's a dude that like got hired on 3 months after me who isn't doing any more work than I am, essentially, and like has any more responsibilities. And he's making almost twice as much as I'm making.
And now we know things.
So I'm gonna go to my boss and be like, look, it seems my worth should... I am worth a lot more than what I'm being paid. On top of that, I got a job offer for a lower level position, making 20K more a year. And I'm gonna apply for it. Like, if I got paid the same, or if I got paid more here for a crazier kind of a more advanced job, I would stay. Otherwise, I'm gonna leave. Sorry. I got a family to feed. It's kind of sad that if I'm a developer and I'm like, yeah, I can't save up for a house. Because by the time I have any acceptable money for a house, like, I'll be super old. Yeah, no, you're right, Shen. So, yeah, thanks for the good luck. It's gonna be,
Oh, now I remember. Tiny got that message from Izzard, right?
quite a
I
difficult
did.
thing.
I was thinking now might be a
I'm
good time
literally
to
gonna
see him.
shoot for
Yeah, I'm sure
35
you'll have a lot
extra
to talk
K
about.
a
We'll be
year
waiting outside.
with the
Thank you.
boss.
I'll try to make it quick.
Yeah, sorry. This, I think I should be paid this. That's what it's starting to seem like. Oh yeah, this other guy at the job, he got
What's
offered.
This was Nimue's.
He got
A
offered a
lens.
testing position
A
for
membrane covering an iris.
6
Nimue,
figures.
use this.
Yeah. It must have been 5 years ago.
For a testing
It was
job.
on an expedition to the Cadencia frontier. However, Kevesi troops attacked at night. My squad was crushed. And I was hurt bad.
Bad.
The one who nursed me back to health was Nimue.
just got her tit up to his mouth.
Theirs was a curious colony. No one ever fought.
Do I
They'd
remember
spend their
her?
days tending Sophronius. There used to be a castle there at one time.
Honestly, I
At
remember
some point, it was destroyed in a great battle.
what she
And
looked
there it
like.
lay in ruins.
I saw her and it triggered that.
It was there that I saw some cradles left over from that time.
This voice actor is not
They
doing good.
looked like they would break at any minute. But still, some were making soldiers. Nimue, she was just one of them. The people there, they were like we are now. They lived free of the Flame Clock's yoke.
Sir, you say they were like us.
I don't think he's
So
good.
perhaps
It's not a good
their colony
voice
was freed by
performance.
Ouroboros at some point in the past.
Well, I'm not sure. It looks like Nimue and the others had always been living off the land. Also, they'd
But
been
I don't-
strictly shunning contact with others for generations.
I don't remember that it was his girlfriend.
Naturally, most people there gave me the cold shoulder. Before long, I journeyed away from the colony. Along with Nimue.
So you have good.
Left with you.
It's neat that your eyebrows block your face energy.
There's a world out there. It'd be nice to see it.
You know the concept of love. Sure, but he still seems to like her. Oh, I like her eyes. I need to use those in my AI generation.
I wondered at her motivations. But I think I see now. Now we don't live under the Flame Clock's yoke. We're more free to consider our emotions.
The egg clock's the
Back then,
flame clock's whites.
Nimue had to carefully hide the fact that her iris was unconnected to a flame clock.
It's an
She
egg
enlisted
reference.
a Nopon engineer to make the lens.
What are the white? What's the
All
white part
so
of the
she
egg
could live
actually
among us.
called?
And after that,
The sclera.
she became the Nimue you know.
Nimue, Nimue, Nimue.
I never knew you two had such a connection. Incredible. But why show me this now?
Well, actually,
Lady of the Lake.
What?
Backstory.
The leadership
she
want
said,
Nimue's colony
yeah.
wiped out.
yeah. We only just heard. A Nopon merchant was able to tip us off. And since Nopon are involved in handling most
Reminded me the
logistics
other
and
day,
transportation,
Eos are a
the
single cell.
information should be good.
Did you
So the
learn
brass
that
have
from
pinpointed its location.
True Facts About
Could be.
sponge molds?
You don't have to be so cagey, Commander.
Cagey.
You're psychic.
You can tell it to me straight. Am I wrong? You'd like us to
Yeah,
keep Nimue
I
colony safe?
subbed to that guy's channel. Is
But
it Frank?
Isn't that the reason why you've told me this whole story? If you moved to protect the colony, it'd put this place in the line of fire.
Yeah, True Facts is great. Yeah.
I've heard. Like how after the consul's disappearance and the loss of the flame clock, despite sending a report to HQ, you haven't received a word of reply.
Those sponge molds are really
we reported
fascinating.
that it all happened while we lay there unconscious, which is the unvarnished truth. Yet still nothing.
You always watch him day one. Yeah,
Let me
yeah.
run it past the others, Commander.
I mean, in general, what I subscribe to, I watch day one, but it's not everything because some of it's like really long stream content, so I can't necessarily watch all of it or watch it day one.
Could I
But
have a
like,
moment of your time?
typically the shorter videos that aren't gameplay videos, I watch day one on my sub feed. I know some people, they sub to like thousands of channels or some shit. They just go wild with that sub button. I'm a bit. You gotta win me over. You gotta buy me a drink.
Yeah, you can't always.
Fascinating,
give 100%.
icky. Yeah, they're real gross. They're real scary looking. They played it in like fast motion, but they still looked pretty scary.
And today's story is.
It's crazy how they can fucking complete mazes and shit. Like, that's a programmer nightmare.
We should talk about this.
They say Colony Lambda's been raking in the ether today lately. Yeah, some bloke's called Koji, meant to be behind it all. He seems to have pressured the commander personally, which sounds like Koji. They've always had some ether, I thought. They mined it, didn't they? They're saying that there's huge amounts of it now. It takes some skill to produce such results in that length of time. Accomplishing something like that in Colony Lambda, that's no small feat. You know what they say about small feet? Gotta wear smaller shoes. There's so many colonies that never have enough ether. And here's Colony Lambda sitting on a horde of it. Don't call them a horde. They're saying that they have too much even. Can't they share some with other colonies? Yeah, what's stopping them? That would be communism. How about we ask ourselves? I'm curious too. Yeah, no brain, but they can navigate mazes. Yeah. Yeah, they're smarter than some people I know.
We should talk about this.
I bet those sponge molds could find the tab key. Lambda's autolevs still don't seem to be functioning. You mean the ones we took down with the Izzard after the cave-in? It's weird, we still don't know why they flipped out like that. Not only does the colony's best line of defense goes berserk, it shuts down altogether. I don't like it. Shall we go and look into things? Yeah, there's probably something we can help with. Then let's go and see. Okay. Okay, we go see.
Took us long enough.
Wow.
I've already got food on the brain.
That's probably going to cause a bacterial infection.
And today's story is.
Food on your brain.
What a beautiful story.
Those two must have shared a lot of memories.
Like you said, Tyon. Sounds like Ouroboros got involved in the past.
So that pretty much makes it our business. Count us in, mate.
Saffronia, that's that thingy, right? We saw one growing once. If there's loads of them blooming somewhere, that's something I'd want to see. Huh? I'm shocked. What? I don't like flowers and junk. Banana too! Banana had wished to see flowers! This is unusually proactive for you, Banana. Why so? Ladies and flowers are like peas of same pod.
No idea what Manana talk about.
but someone had to keep Manana out of trouble. That okay with friend Tile?
Sure. Thank you, everyone.
Yeah, that's a funny story. They didn't know if they could, why they couldn't access their file at home. That's funny. Yeah, it's unfortunate. People. I had Shadow ask me this the other day, and granted, she's 10, but she picked up. You know, we have the Mario Game and Watch, right? That came out. We have the Zelda one too, but she lifted up the Mario Game and Watch and said, "Did somebody program this?" Do you think it was grown on a tree? Like, what do you mean? You have to tell it how to do stuff. You program it. It doesn't just exist. What happens with older people who don't understand technology in the slightest? It's all magic to them. Yeah, you go to the library and you assume they override spells. To be fair, people our age don't understand technology. Like, they will understand that a computer, like two different devices, are separate entities. And in order to have something accessible on the internet, you have to do something with your isolated device to say whether or not other devices can access it. Right? Or you do some sort of cloud server sync and you know, they will at least understand that concept. But beyond that, people still don't understand technology very well, right? If I went to like Heather's work, for example, and the people that are our age that are there, that work there, if I asked them how computers work, they probably could not say very much of anything. Koji, make the Mario music. And what can I do for you? Oh my lord, Tyon. Tyon! We heard you're doing well for Ether at the moment. Do you have any ideas how you're using it? Oh, he teleported. Oh, you want to know? Yeah, we're sitting on more than we can collect. The work's been getting better, going better than we could ever imagine since we perfected the Ether probe. It must have greatly improved the efficiency of your mining operations. Me and Varen are the minds behind it. We wanted a more effective way to find Ether channels. Not bad. It's done wonders for our Ether stocks. But yeah, lately it's a bit excessive. What a problem to have, right? Oh no, we have too much Ether. How awful. If you're going too much, why not? If you got too much, why not use it? Okay, let's think about this. Got any ideas? Donate. Not sure we can give it away for free. I made a similar suggestion, but the sergeant shot it right down. She's not cruel, but she's very by the book, shall we say. Okay, let's think about this. Any great ideas? Donate it. I suggested that, but we got rejected. Unless we got some kind of compensation. Every single one of those were like the same question. Which colony will you work with? I don't know, colony 4. Fucking, are you just gonna shoot? I don't care, man. Have the note pawn distribute it. They're all over the place. Whatever.
I hope everyone's getting along.
Very interesting. Wow. Oh, I don't understand how computers work on a microchip level. Sure, that's fine. Different parts of the computer, I just accept. There's different levels, right? Like, I don't fully understand microchip level, right? Like, that's hardware. There's also programming level, right? You don't understand anything you need to know. Yeah, like, there's cable types and there's even cable versions. That's a good thing to know. HDMI 2.1, 2.1A or whatever.
Looks like rain's on the way.
Just knowing that there's other types that exist, not having them memorized is good. And
It's start to raining.
even like maybe different types of hard drives would probably be pretty useful. And like what the processor does on a computer would probably be a good thing to know.
Thanks.
And
I'm sorry to involve you in this.
memory versus
We
storage
all agree that this is something we should
probably be
do.
a very good thing to know.
It's a while since we first got thrown together. We're used to this by now.
Wait, you
And, you know, we want to see Sophronia's.
It was me. I'm the one who threw Nimue's life into chaos. I should have just left her where she was.
You're an adequate programmer at best. That depends on the application,
So-
right? Like,
If Nimue's been reborn, if she's in that colony, keep her
like,
safe by
there's so
any
many different
means.
things to program.
This time,
that
want
I
her to
wouldn't be
follow
good
the
at.
path she was meant to tread.
I'd say best, yeah.
Yes, sir. I promise.
Tyon, I thought your hair was darker. It looked very light there. Yeah, what the hell?
I don't get it.
Looked very light
Why
in that
doesn't the
environment.
commander just come along?
He's got no choice, right? He might get the attention of the castle or something.
Guess so. That's not all, I think. Huh? I'm sure he must be scared. If he meets her again, he might end up behaving the same way towards her.
Is that a bad thing?
No, I don't think so. But I do understand how he feels.
Yeah,
Under
I definitely hesitate. It's not just about himself.
understanding it on a
If I'm so
microchip
careless,
level,
The commander wouldn't have to feel this way.
I
You're
understand
not
it.
still thinking like that, are you?
No. I'm just.
Because all microchips are is a
Which is
bunch of
what? Looking back all the time never helped nobody.
electronic
Look, I know.
units,
Right.
essentially.
Come on,
Like
then.
types of I don't know what to call them. It's not like
Okay, sorry. I know you're right.
it's not a chip, but like what I don't know what to call a resistor. Like a microchip is an IC, right? It's an integrated circuit. It's an entire circuit inside of a little package, right? It's got potentially a little bit of logic in it, and it uses a bunch of logic gates.
Quite a rare sight.
But it's made of electronic components, I guess you could call them, or something. Like resistors and transistors and washer sisters and it's filled with those things, and combinations of those things will create logic gates and junk and ways to bring up and step down voltage and amperage and all that stuff. And all it's, that's all electrical engineering. Is very complicated. What I know about it is how logic gates work. And I have a vague understanding of how a lot of the components work, right? On a fundamental definition kind of level, but I get hung up on the physics. All right. No, I get that. I'm like that, and I was about to say that I get that way with ground. Wait, is this? Wait, what? What quest am I on? Hold on, like what? Head to Hermit's Inlet. Where the fuck is that? Hermit. Where? Oh, it's in the sea. That would make sense. It's an inlet. Sure. I saw the line going on the ground and assumed, oh, it must. Yeah, ground for electronics and electricity. Stuff needs to be grounded in order for the circuits to work. Sometimes, maybe. But I don't understand why. I'm like, you got a circuit, like, why does it need the ground? They're like, well, that makes the electronics flow. And I'm like, okay. I guess. But if you got a doohickey, right? You got a doohickey right in front of you, it's doing things. And that doohickey is a circuit, and like you have a battery, right? Battery's filled with charge. Wouldn't you connecting the battery to a circuit cause it to be like, oh my god, there's places for this charge to go. I will shoot my charge out. Right? And it keeps doing that. Where's my boat? But I'm like, okay. So why does it need ground for this thing? I was asking a guy at my work. I said, fuck. I says to the guy, hold on. No, I says to the guy. No, the guy tells me at one point one day, I said, oh yeah, just hook it up to this. He's like, well, that's a different ground. And I was like, wait, what do you mean a different ground? He's like, that's a different ground from the other ground. You can't connect those. You can't connect that to the other one. Like, why? It's ground. You're connecting. It literally is basically you're connecting a fucking circuit to the ground, right? Why does it matter that it's a different ground? He's like, well, and he kind of starts explaining it, and he's an electrical engineer. He's like, I don't exactly know how to explain this to you. And I'm like, okay. He's like, yeah, this is honestly a bit of a tough concept. Like, why am I getting stuck? What the hell? Just, please. So after he explained it to me, I sat there and I stared at him and went, I have no idea what you're talking about. And he's like, yeah, it's hard. I'm like, okay. Like, my brain was just baffled. Like, how do you know to use a different ground? I used to joke that to me computer chips were just black magic. And while it obviously, black magic isn't black for me, magic for me. It works and cool. Technology is crazy. Physics are crazy. Well, they often call that type of thing, like a microchip, because you can't see inside of it and you don't exactly know how it works. They call them black boxes, which is kind of close to black magic. They call them black boxes because you can't see inside of the box. So you don't know what's going on in there. All you know is what you can input to it and output. And then that's it. I'll say hacking my Wii with the homebrew channel was a defining moment for me because my first foray into computer stuff.
There's a Pharaonis here.
Looks like it's trying to clear away the earth.
No sneaking through with this big thing in the way.
I think we found the enemy force
Yeah.
like Commander mentioned.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that with my old Switch. I think I'm gonna try to hack it, maybe.
Much weirdness.
Hang on, look. A console. They haven't found us, have they?
No. I don't think they've spotted us just yet. This one might have different abilities than that K guy.
Guess that's a thing. But why have only Levnesses?
I can't fathom what this Mobius can do, but they're about to wipe out an allied colony. They'd have a fun time explaining that to soldiers.
True, true.
Let's hurry.
I was really happy and excited when I programmed something at my work and it caused my OS to freeze.
Let's do that.
And it wasn't, I caused it to freeze because it was trying too hard to calculate something. I caused it to freeze because I changed a bit in memory that I should not have changed. I did not have access to it, but I changed it anyway, and it caused the OS to just die, because who knows what bit I changed. So I hacked my SNES Classic Edition on a whim. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's really neat messing with the technology like that, you know? That's a good time. Makes you feel like a wizard. Even me, like, when I made the 3DS take a GameCube controller, even though I was following instructions online, I still felt like a fucking wizard. I was like, oh, holy shit, this is great.
We'll have to let them know about this.
Right. When the Pharaonis starts moving, we won't have enough time. We'll have to do something before then.
We've never been here before.
Level 54, holy cow.
A fight?
Oh no, fighting! Yeah, but what level are those robots?
Agnian Autolevs, is it? But who are they fighting?
Could it be?
So it would seem. Let's help them.
Roger.
Yeah, the process was a fun little game. Yeah, I mean, it's a fun little thing. That's the same thing. I made a retro pie. Right? This is a big ROM retro console that I put it in a NES-looking shell, so it almost looks like an NES classic. But it's just got a bunch of retro games that you can play on it, whatever you have a ROM for. I bought it for cheaper than a SNES or a NES Classic. So I did it because I saw the NES Classic. I was like, fuck that. As much as those old games are fun and it's a neat little novelty to have this Nintendo item and it's a tiny NES, that many games is kind of stupid for that price. They're old as hell. Give us a shit ton more. I understand they have licensing problems and stuff like that, but I'm like, nah, I'm good. But I don't go to NES Classic. I have zero nostalgia. I mean, even the SNES Classic, yeah, I thought the same way. I was like, this is just not. I would rather just have a solution that I can play whatever. But especially because I don't play them for long, or I rather play modded ROMs at this point. You know, like some ones that have like quality of life stuff, or like I don't know what else, but yeah, the RetroPie was fun to make. Right, yeah, you have the hack, but at that time, you know, they didn't have the hacked stuff, so and it was cheaper to buy a Raspberry Pi. So I was like, you know, I'll do this instead. Buying the NES Classic. And you know, I bought, you know, those Game & Watch Mario and Game & Watch Zelda. I didn't buy them for the game. I don't even want to play any of the games on it. I bought it for the. It's a neat little trinket. Right. Yeah, but I didn't know that. I didn't know it was hacked or anything. I had no idea. But again, it was also like a Raspberry Pi was like $30 or something like that. I got the Game & Watch and did play the games on it. Buttons are tiny, so it cramped my hands a lot. I've already played those games a little bit, and I didn't like them because, you know, they're really old and they're.
I know it's hard for you to believe us.
Less quality of life.
I promise you, we aren't lying.
Now I want to play. They've got some like hacked ROMs of those Zeldas that are like. They got really good quality of life improvements to them. I have played those games, but I hadn't beaten.
Can we really trust you?
Yeah, I haven't beaten those things.
Huh?
I mean, these Levnesses were unmanned. It's likely they were a scouting party. The main force, they're drawing near.
No, Kith.
Very well. I'll choose to trust you. However, I do not speak for our entire colony. The others will decide on their own. Follow me. I'll take you to meet our chief.
I'll take you to meet our chief.
I can't believe Nimue's here.
She's gone.
I don't think Taiwan's mind's on the job.
What kind of job? I just want to say, I just want to make a sexual reference. Plumage Peach. I should put that for a Peach prompt. Oh fuck! I said I was gonna. Oh yeah, I was gonna try to make a prompt in the AI generator of capitalism fucking a fast food worker. See what the AI thought of that. These pod people aren't meant to reproduce. They even have genitals. I mean, they were made based off of real people, right? I'm not fighting this thing.
Come after me, and that's what you get.
If only you didn't charge off on your own.
Like, were they gene manipulated at all, or were they just like slapped in there as clones? Not clear. Yeah, I mean, if they're just slapped in there as clones, then. But when
Hey, this one means business.
like,
I'll draw the reinforcements.
imagine they had humans as the base, like actual humans. And I said, oh, they don't need to reproduce, so don't give them genitalia. Like, they would have to make a modification. And knowing developers of anything, they would be like, nah, man, just like, we don't. They can still have it, they just won't use it. Who cares?
Sir Tyon, was that your name?
Huh? Oh, yes. No, sir, though. Just Tyon.
Tyon.
I hate you.
Before, you called me Nimue. How did you know my name?
Well, you see... Right. Your dog tag. On your...
Dog tag?
What?
Tyon.
I guessed. I'm told I have great intuition. Guessing a name for me, it isn't even a challenge.
Wow, is that true?
Yeah, you bet.
Yeah, she's at blowjob height.
My head in. Just have it, tell her. Oh. Great idea. Not. By the way, Nimue, you're the reincarnation of my old boss. Who's gonna believe that? It sounds crazy as all spark, dude.
Uni, we've had a lot longer to get used to all this stuff.
If she
remember?
kneels, yeah, she would be too short. She's at BJ height now.
Hey, something funny, love?
Nothing. You're being very uni, but I like that about you.
Oi,
Neat.
what's that supposed to mean? Uni is as uni does.
Besides, I think it's not just the rebirthing thing. He's feeling the same as Izzard. Tyon is.
Poor fella. Your blade.
Huh?
I have the same.
Oh, that. That's true. You're the one who taught me.
I did?
No. I meant someone who looked like you. Yeah, her.
Right.
What's wrong?
Tyon, you're bad
You
at this.
all came from outside, didn't you?
Yes.
What's it like out there?
You haven't left the cave.
This place is all we know. We're not allowed to leave. It's forbidden, you see.
Oh. Honestly, it's not all that wonderful.
She can't go too far with the BJ though. She'll stab your pelvis with her head horn.
A world of endless war. People taking each other's lives away.
Yes. It's a pitiful place.
Still, even
He
so,
likes
I
being
want
stabbed
to go.
during BJs.
I need to see it.
I don't think
A
that's a
world wide
sustainable
open.
business model.
You'd have to fight, too.
But you're not like that, are you?
Huh?
It's a sad world, but you're trying to change it. Am I wrong?
Well,
If there are people like you in that world, well then, I'm sure it's wonderful. And that is what I want to see.
Your shading engine isn't very good to do a close-up like that on your
wonderful.
shading.
Oh dear.
Wonderful.
be for a spell.
Look at that cool lad. Aw, he's cool. Oh, look at him. Wowzers.
I can shine as brightly as anyone.
Owie, 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 owie. He's got like little stars on him. Like his body's like, yeah, let's be whimsical. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Good music. Oh man. I know they've released all the official artwork of Pokemon, and I could start the vector art, but I won't for a little bit, because some of the official artwork sucks. Wait for them to make cards of these Pokemon. But yeah, I quit playing Pokemon. I got done. I got done. I don't want to shiny hunt anymore. Instead, I'm doing a instead, I'm just playing some Hitman often. Oh shit! I didn't tell you the deal with Hitman. You know the main about the official art is just tracing the game models. Yeah, some of them do seem like that. Actually, you're right. Yeah, you know that explains some stuff. If you look up the Dunsparce triple segment in the official Pokemon Pokedex online, it is literally just the 3D model. Like they didn't even like trace it or whatever. How do they not have the like official artwork for each one of these? Pokemon. I didn't check 3 Mouse for its official artwork to see if it's fucked up. Oh yeah, yeah, woo! That's so sick. But no, Hitman. So the reason why Hitman 2, Hitman 3, and Hitman 1 didn't exist in Twitch anymore. It's indeed just a 3D model, Jesus. It's kind of lazy. You think they would have a person who made the concept art for it? The 4 Mouse is actually good. Yeah. They literally just could have edited the 4 Mouse artwork. Like, come on, guys. Yeah, so a couple days before so it was like my second stream playing it, right? Playing the Hitman. But a couple days before that second stream, they decided to discontinue offering the free version of Hitman 1 and 2 and only offer Hitman 3, but rebrand Hitman 3 to Hitman World of Assassination. And if you pay full price for it, you get literally all the content from Hitman 1, 2, and 3, plus their new game mode called... I don't know. It's an infinite, like, assassination type game mode where they plop you into a level and go, here's a person you need to assassinate. You need to find them, and here's the way you need to kill them. That you're required to kill them. And so it's kind of like a challenge because you gotta navigate the level to actually find them, and you have to figure out how to kill them in that exact scenario. And it's kind of a neat, actually a really neat game mode, and it actually adds quite a lot to the game. I don't know if it's called like Infinite Assassination or Infinite Hitman. This place is pretty. Is that naked chick gonna be in here and cause a lot of players to get really angry? So yeah, that's why it no longer exists on the Twitch thing, is because they rebranded the entire franchise. Naked chick, yeah. What is her name? Melania.
Pretty. Glad you like them. They're nearly in full bloom. Give it 3 more days, and they'll be covering the whole cliffside. Wow.
No.
Now that I want to see.
Melania Rot. I think her last name's Rot.
The chief is over there. Let's go.
Oh my god, the chief. So check out the chief. She's over there.
Okay, colony info updated.
She gives out really good kisses.
The colony relations changed.
I like how glowy the trees are. It's very nice. Can we just go, please? I'm sorry, did you walk a little bit away from me, but you're still running with me? Sorry, I gotta wait. It's protocol, of course.
Whoa, it's so pretty.
Just like the image Nimue showed me.
You hate these escort quests, yeah. NPCs are slightly slower than player. I hate that. I always hate that in fucking games. Cool, so I have to run a little bit slower. The character should be just as fast, if not slightly faster than the player, and then when they get too far ahead from the player, they slow down. I should have to catch up to them. I'm following them.
I thank you, kind outsiders. Though, I'm afraid we will not be leaving this place.
But
You
why?
couldn't be any more generic.
There are troops on the way coming to kill you. You don't expect to just beg for your life. Chief!
Since ages past, we have prospered in this land we call home, even knowing war rages on constantly in the outside world. If that war is to reach our land, then I'm happy to accept our fate. Or you could call it our punishment.
Punishment?
Outsiders. As thanks for assisting Nimue's team, we prepared chambers. However, that is only for tonight. Tomorrow, I would ask you to leave. We must follow the path which fate has set for us.
What is this, Japan?
Always nice to have more friends.
I'm sorry, please don't bring your guns into our country. It would ruin our cool samurai stuff we have going
I
on.
hope everyone's getting along.
Oh no, you brought guns into the country. Oh no, they overpower the samurai. Oh no, people want to use them because they overpower the samurai. Oh.
Is this place a crop-growing colony? You barely ever see any of these in Keves.
If it's Japan, the US is about to do
Seems
something
like
really
a nice
bad.
way to live.
Not again.
Swore. They live in comfort.
Are they going to have a
Yeah.
little boy or
How
a
could they
fat
deserve
man?
punishment?
I really like those philodendrons.
What's this?
I think this was from another me. Remember the battlefield at Cana? I found it there.
Where?
Back there.
Where? Oh yeah, you were the one that saw you. I thought that was.
Nimue,
I forgot. I thought that was
different from
Mio.
No, she hasn't changed. Same old Nimue.
That
Well,
crystal arm.
Maybe it's the same with me then.
Her angry looking.
Wait, hang on. Do you reckon the past me was more like her?
In what way?
Elegant, graceful, refined?
Crystally.
No way. You'll be the same no matter how many times you're reborn. Oh no, sorry. I didn't... What I wanted to say was...
I don't suppose we could change. But you know, some things are different sometimes.
Boy, I sure am offended by the statement
'Cause
that you
this time
made that
round,
is
we're Ouroboros.
odd.
Things will be different. We're with you, Tyon.
Uni? I didn't expect encouragement from you.
Well, you do make a good cuppa.
Like a cup of tea? What do you mean? Oh, she's gonna look at them and get jealous and gonna want kiss. Oh no, my husbando. You're a
Always
good
nice to have more friends.
cup of Earl Grey, cup of Joe, cup of these nuts.
At this rate, it's going to be up to us.
Can we manage? There's plenty of them.
No people, though. Maybe we can just let rip out here, then.
I mean, I guess so,
You
but...
should probably fart
If
outside,
we
yeah.
don't, this place is done for. Only one choice left to us.
Right.
Right, we'll go fight. We'll go fart in the tents. The farts will be intense.
What's that?
What was that
Place
noise?
to take a breather.
Whose footprints are these? Oh, there's an eye. You know what they say, an eye for an eye makes more side quests. In the jungle, the mighty jungle. The Tyon sleeps tonight.
It's just this Phoronis.
A flame clock.
Oh man, and it even works. It's just a flicker, but still.
Is it this colony's life force?
No, I don't believe so. It's ancient, so it must be a malfunction or something. Remember, the people here aren't part of the flame clock system.
You make a good point.
I've got it! All of this! It's this thing's fault!
Huh? What is?
It was really bothering me. This place has been safe all this time. Why is Mobius just now taking notice? This is why. For whatever reason, this decrepit Phoronis has come back online.
That's how they found out.
Indeed. After all this time, it's bad luck for the people here.
I hope that generic looking
Riku, do you
chief
know much about Phoronises?
ends up being the
Silly
consul.
question. Maintaining Colony
She's not
9 Phoronis was one of many jobs of Riku.
Oh yeah, right. That sure kept you busy.
That's perfect. Then could you take a look at this?
Man, it sounded like he was being sarcastic.
If it still happens to work, we just might save this place.
No way. So what if we get it to work? This thing's fighting days are done.
It won't have to fight. We're going to play a little trick.
Trick?
We're gonna move it. we're gonna move in a room with a whole bunch of snakes.
How is it?
Friend was right. Piranhas can still move. Drive works barely, but Riku think it will run.
Can you repair it?
If we find several parts, then possible.
How long do you need?
Friend telling Riku to hurry? Well, mechanicists of Riku's talents can do this in 30 minutes.
Can we get our hands on these parts in time?
There are lots of Piranhas and Levnus wrecks sprinkled about here. Must be
That's all there.
something Riku can use.
Understood. Start making preparations for repairs.
I thought it was gonna be another.
Let's
Hey,
split
did
up
you
and search for
kill
parts
these
we
types
need.
of enemies enough times
Sure.
in the world to have it?
We'll
No?
handle it.
Okay, you better go grind. Cube chip.
We need the 3 kinds of parts and an ether cylinder.
We can confirm them by iris later.
Monochromagmatite. It's one color. And magnetic. And it's a rock. Alright, I'm gonna go over here. I'm gonna collect this thing. And I think I'm gonna be done for the night. Cause I'm incredibly tired right now. I'm so tired. I'm ready to die.
I'll follow you.
Next 2 days are gonna be long for me. Yeah, tomorrow's gonna be a bit long for me, and then I do have the weekend, but I think it's gonna be another weekend of just like chilling, decompressing.
Okay, buddy. Surprise me.
Especially because I'm gonna send an email to the HR lady, be like, I need to talk about my wages, man.
On it.
That's already a scary thing to even bring up. Hey, buddy, what are you doing in there? Get on. What are you doing? Get on out of there. Let's beat him up, though. This guy's gonna die decently quick. Boom. Boom, down, 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 boom, 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 down, down, down. Murdered Concord.
With you around, Senna.
Bubbles. She is the girl with the gall. Beep. Cool.
Can't forget our progress update.
Can't forget our progress update. Can't forget our progress update. I want to see her gall. I don't. I want to see inside of her. But yeah, thanks for hanging out. This is the wrong screen.